this table here. Where have I put the table? Yes. Look at the Minimax approach, which is also called the regret approach. So regret in this case, what it just means is the opportunity cost. Okay, the opportunity cost, the money that you lose out basically. So the way you do this technique, the Minimax criterion, which is also the regret approach, the step one, you pick the highest payoff in each state or in the change of demands. Okay, these change of demands are also called states. Okay, so you pick the highest payoff in each state. Okay, what I mean is this: first we focus on the state of when the demand is high. You look at this row and you see which is the highest payoff. The highest payoff is 8,000. Okay. For medium, you look at this row, you see the highest payoff is 5,000. For low, the highest payoff is 5,000 also. Okay, that is step one. Pick the highest payoff in each state, or in this case, in each change of demand, basically. Step two, you need to subtract that highest payoff by the other payoffs. Okay. The highest payoff you get, you subtract it with the other payoffs. Okay. So what I mean is this: when we come to there's this row for when the demand is high. The highest payoff is 8,000. So this 8,000, we're going to subtract it with this 8,000 here, this 3,500 here, and this 5,000. Okay, so this is what I mean basically. If you come to the first row here, yes, if you come to the first row, let's just remove this first. Our highest payoff was 8,000 here. So this 8,000, we're subtracting 8,000 minus 8,000, you get 0. What this is telling us is when demand is high and you invest in the agricultural sector, there's no opportunity cost, okay? There's no money you lose out. When you go to the energy sector, the highest payoff was, remember, 8,000. You're subtracting from this 3,500 here, 8,000 minus 3,500, you get 4,500, which is telling us that when demand is high and you invest in the energy sector, yeah, there's an opportunity cost of 4,500. You can lose out on a 4,500. Okay, that's the opportunity cost. Then when you come to tourism, again, this highest payoff, which was the 8,000, minus the 5,000 here, which is on tourism. 8 minus 5,000, you get 3,000. So when demand is high and you invest in the tourism sector, you lose out on $3,000. Okay. We go to the next sector when demand is medium. The highest payoff here is 5,000. This 5,000, we're subtracting it from this 4,500 here, this 4,500, and by 12 here. So 5,000 minus 4,500, you get 500, which is telling us when demand is medium and you invest in agriculture, you will lose out on $500. Even with energy sector, 5,000 minus 4,500, you get $500. This is telling us when demand is medium and you invest in the energy sector, you lose out on $500. Tourism sector, 5,000 minus 5,000, you get 0. Okay, so when demand is medium and you invest in the tourism sector, there is no opportunity cost. Okay. finally, when the demand is low, the highest payoff was 5,000. So you subtract by each of the individual payoffs. So when demand is low, in the agriculture, when you subtract 5,000 minus 2,000, you get $3,000. So when demand is low and you invest in the tourism sector, you lose out on the $3,000. Go to the what is the energy sector? Yes, energy sector. 5,000 minus 5,000, 0. When demand is low and you invest in the energy sector, there's no opportunity cost. And finally, tourism. The highest payoff, 5,000, minus the payoff for tourism, when tourism is low, 4,000. 5 minus 4,000, you get $1,000. Telling us, when demand is lower and you invest in the tourism, you lose out on $1,000. Okay. So that is step 2. Okay, step 2, after you got step 1, we got the highest payoff in each state. Step 2, we subtract that highest payoff by the other payoffs. Step 3, get the highest regret in each sector. Now we come to the sectors. You look at agriculture sector, the highest regret is $3,000. Okay. Tourism, the highest regret is 4,500. Yes, 4,500. Okay. I'm looking at each sector and I'm picking the highest regret in each sector. Let me put the table properly here so that energy, highest regret 4,500. Tourism, highest regret $3,000. Okay, so you list down the maximum regrets for each sector. Then step 4, this is where the Minimax comes in. Okay, the Minimax. Mini, lowest, max of the highest. Okay, so I'm picking the lowest regret of the highest regrets. So we come to these maximum regrets and we say which one is the lowest amongst them. The lowest are for agri and tourism, 3,000, 3,000. So under the Minimax approach, you can either pick the agriculture sector or the tourism sector because they've got the lowest regret amongst the highest regrets. Okay? So you can pick either of the two because it's got the lowest regret or the highest.